Hello twin flames, thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing and all the amazing comments and feedback you leave me. It means the world, as you know, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. So it's Monday, but really it feels like a Sunday here in the UK because it's bank holiday, but it's just another manic Monday. So the angels are reminding you, any manicness that comes up today, any chaos, any upheaval, to go with the flow. So I'm going to bring in two powerful decks today. I'm going to bring in the Whispers of Healing and the Halloween Oracle. And even though we're not close to Halloween, this will cover the dark things. So I'm going to check in with the light and the dark around this connection today. But before I start, I just want to say I'm going to be posting later all of June horoscopes. So there's a video for each sign. I'm going to premiere those as well. So I'm going to be active in the chat while those videos are live. So, if you want to talk to me, I'll be there. You can say hi to me. I'm going to be posting them, a little bit later on today. And I want to give a huge shout out to our soul sister, Sandra, from World Illuminator 11. She's on my featured channels list. If you aren't subscribed to her, go and check her out. Her channel is amazing. And I had a reading from her today. Okay, she did it for me yesterday. I've watched it this morning and wow, it blew my mind. Okay, she's going to be my go-to reader. So if anyone is in need of a personal reading right now, if you can't get hold of George or, you want to, a lady to do it for you, then I can really recommend Sandra. I'm going to be doing readings again from August after this move when I'm all settled, but I can really recommend Sandra. That reading blew my mind. So thank you, Sandra, for your love and support and all the power. So let's do this then. Ascension has been crazy right now. Yesterday, George, my Divine Masculine Blue Eyes Tarot, did a reading on his channel that was just super powerful. He spoke about, his journey, and he spoke about how he's been going through all the Ascension signs. And I may look tired today because I'm feeling the energy. I feel this tired energy. I feel that things are shifting, changing. So if you're feeling tired today, Divine Feminine, that's why you're picking up on all the ascension, the changes, all this strange energy that's coming in. So the angels are asking you to bear with it. You are safe and loved. And I just realized I haven't even put my eyeliner on today. So be natural today. Go with the flow, be you, and trust the journey because things are moving ahead. And yesterday, I shared a reading about, what people ask about the karmic situations, why things happen the way they do. And we went into detail about that in yesterday's video. But if you still have questions, if you're still having doubts or fears, go to the playlist because there's plenty of videos there for you. But today we're going to check in with the light and the dark around this connection. So what's happening around the connection today? So obviously it's the last day of May, which is super powerful because tomorrow we move into June. And I'm going to be doing a June overview as well later on. And June is all about newness, new beginnings, new start, new love. And that means renewing of the love. So for twin flames, it's about renewal. It doesn't mean you're going to go with somebody else and find someone new. It means there's going to be a renewal, a rekindling. It's going to feel brand new. It's going to, be in the energy of romance and power. And that's why things are shifting. You're also going to have plenty of new things to love in June. So like me, I'm moving house. I'm going to be focused on my new home. You may have a new goal or a new project or a new job or something new to love, something you enjoy doing. Focusing on your talents and the service within you to help and heal the world. Something new to get your teeth into. So lots of opportunities flowing in. So what's the energy, please, angels, around the connection today? And what's the energy around the dark energy of the connection? Here we go. So the first thing we've got today, and this is the energy around both twin flames, you and your twin. We've got replenish. Wow, what a beautiful card, replenish. And this is because we're about to move into June for all the reasons I've just said. So this is a day where you are replenishing your energy. And obviously it's bank holiday here in the UK, so it's a day of rest. A day where we can go out and do what we want to do. So, me and George have had a lie-in today. We had a relaxing, a late night. We had a relaxing morning when we're replenishing. But in the journey, you are replenishing. So again, if your masculine's quiet today, don't see it as a bad thing, because it gives you divine feminine time to replenish, to rejuvenate, to feel good, especially if you've been feeling all this ascension energy and this tiredness. You know, I mean, last night, you know, we went to bed and we ended up talking for like 4 hours. So we didn't fall asleep till like 4 a.m. And, you know, it was just excitement because of the excitement of this move and, you know, everything that's flowing in. So the masculines are excited as well about the future with you, even though they may be scared and fearful and in panic over it. They are also very excited, you know, like a little kid at Christmas wanting, you know, Santa's present. So this is saying to you, you know, this is a time of replenishment. It's a powerful time of change. We've got ghosts. Look at this, regret. So in their energy, they regret ghosting you. Okay, so if they've ghosted you, divine feminine, they now regret it, which means they are replenishing their energy to move forward to you. They're going to stop ghosting you. They're realizing it doesn't serve anyone to ghost you. So this is what they are regretting today, the ghosting. Maybe you've ghosted them and you're regretting it, but I feel this is more the energy of the masculine. And remember, you know, if you are seeing yourself as the divine masculine on this journey, but your divine feminine seems to be ghosting you or acting the way the masculine does, they are operating in masculine energy, because we both go through both energies along the way. We've also got Lady de los Muertos, and it says acceptance and equality. So acceptance is the key. So what I'm really feeling with this is, you know, we are accepting this journey. The masculines are accepting that they have ghosted the feminine, they've caused pain, they're regretting what they've done, but they're accepting it. So they realise now they can't keep beating themselves up over it. They have to forgive themselves, because that makes it equal. So this is about equality and the connection, realising that you're both equals, that, you know, you have this mutual respect for each other. Even when the masculines seem to be acting crazy, doing crazy things, they still see you as their equal. And they are healing their insecurity to become the person that, you know, you want them to be. So if they are acting crazy, doing crazy things, you know, in karmic situations, it's because they're working on feeling equal to you. You know, they look at you and kind of put you on a pedestal, thinking, wow, look at you. You know, you are amazing, you've got it going on, you're powerful, you are strong, you are everything I want and desire. And they look at you and they feel that, and they're feeling old today, you know, and tired. And I'm really picking up on that. You know, forgetting to put my eyeliner on, feeling drained, my eyes feel like they're running as well, I feel hot again. So again, all these ascension symptoms as the masculine shift away from the past, you know, as they shed that skin. So accept that you are equal partners in this connection, that you both have a role to play and a job to do. So focus on self, acceptance and healing, accepting that everything happens for a reason, that there is a plan behind all things. So feminines, I feel confidence energy around today. You know, they show me this fan like the feathers of a peacock. And peacocks are all about confidence and power. And one of our soul sisters commented and said, you know, I'm seeing peacocks, what does it mean? And this is what I'm feeling today. Peacock energy, power, you know, and regret for ghosting you, very powerful. But this is a time, remember, when they are ghosting you and quiet and silent, it's a time to replenish their energy, to replenish the self. So what does the masculine want to say to you today? Well, they're definitely saying to you, I'm sorry for ghosting you. Okay, I'm sorry for ghosting you. I regret what I did. We've also got, for the masculine, we've got feel, well, this is, it says seek conclusion or seclusion. I feel this is conclusion. Okay, feel kind of secluded, like confusion. They're dealing with it all. So the card says seek seclusion, which means go within. But I feel they are feeling confused. They're wanting to move towards you. Look at this here in the card. You know, you can see that's the masculine on their way and the divine feminine there. So they may feel like you've turned your back on them, divine feminine. Even if you haven't, this is what they are worried about. So because they've ghosted you and, you know, maybe they've seeked that seclusion, but maybe you've gone within too to work on you and what you want. They're regretting what they've done. So they know they need to step up. So they're feeling a bit panicky today that you were moving on, or, you know, you were giving up on this connection, or, you know, that you even hate them. They're in fear of that. So they know they need to do something about it to make a change. So they want to cough it out. So they're blocking the throat chakra. It's very painful for the masculines today. They're feeling all this regret about hurting the feminine. This is kind of you, divine feminine, deep in thought thinking. Maybe you're confused about why they've behaved the way they have. And they regret that. They regret ghosting you, treating you badly. This full moon has illuminated everything here. So he's showing you he's on his way. So that's what the light energy is. Okay, in the darkness, we know he's regretting ghosting you. We've got the skull of flowers. There's seen through or creating through the ashes. They're saying seen through the cracks and creating through the ashes. And the skull is, about rebirth energy. This is kind of like the death card in the tarot, endings to bring in new beginnings, a completion, a fresh start. So they're creating through the ashes. So remember, things sometimes have to fall apart to fall together. When they are blocking you, you're being protected. So you're not being blocked, you're being protected. So beautiful. So the angels are showing you here they are learning, and they're giving me the skull there with the third eye. So their third eye is opening. So your masculine is saying to you, I'm sorry for ghosting you. I'm sorry for blocking you. I'm sorry for, being quiet and distant with you, making you feel upset and like you don't matter. When I've seeked out my seclusion, when I've gone within, I'm sorry, but this has been reborn through the ashes. And whatever you go through makes you stronger. So let's do a Divine Masculine 101 message today. So your masculine is saying to you, I'm writing a message I want to send to you. Wow. So he's saying to you, I'm sorry for ghosting you. I'm sorry for blocking you. I'm sorry for being distant with you. But I am writing a message that I fully intend to send to you. So this is a big sign about communication. So if they've blocked you, they will possibly unblock you very soon. If they've been ghosting or ignoring you, they're going to reply or reach out to you very soon. And that's really what they want you to know. They've sought seclusion to come to a conclusion. Very powerful. So feminine is what's going on with you today. So if you're a masculine tuning into this reading, your feminine is learning why you do the things that you do. Okay, and learning to accept that that's what you do on this journey. That's how you process. The feminines are just wanting your love and your kind of mutual respect and power. So we've got a few coming out for the feminines. So feminines for you, we've got adventure, okay? And this is alternative. So the word is alternative, but they're giving me intuitively the word adventure. So there are adventures to be had along the way. There are alternatives in this connection. So what that means is, some people in this connection will decide to kind of find an alternative in the meantime while you're waiting for union. Maybe that's, another option. It could be a soul teacher. Okay, maybe you want to, get in a relationship, but most divine feminines won't. Okay, so the alternative is look for the good in this situation. Realize there is always a bigger picture. An alternative right now, rather than stressing out and panicking and worrying, is going within and working on self. That's the alternative. And that leads to new adventures. Because June is all about new. New things to love, new adventures, new opportunities. So I feel this is the feminine realizing that there's plenty to do, in the silent times. It's about enjoying the journey. And, this is you kind of showing the world the real you, shining your light. But what I'm also seeing here is, when you kind of search or seek out alternatives, which means you feel better, more in your power, you're using gratitude, you're raising your vibration, you're realizing there's always something else to do, which means working on your goals and your dreams and yourself. The masculine will follow your light. And that's what I'm seeing in that card. We've also got reminisce or ruminate. They're saying you may be reminiscing, thinking about things, hearing messages and music. It's like you're calling your twin to you. You're thinking about things. Things are healing and, falling into place, like pollinating. That's the word they give me, pollinating. So again, you may see bees to remind you of the miracle that's about to occur. That things are changing, because when you look for an alternative kind of way of thinking, then you realize that you are safe. And this beautiful flute here is about music, messages and music, things falling into place for you. So, things are kind of molding together, ruminating. It's like things are brewing, things are pollinating. That's the word they're giving me. So your miracle, your dream is pollinating. And that's why your masculine is saying to you, I regret ghosting you. and, I'm writing a message I want to send to you. We've also got nurture, and I feel this is nature energy, working on you, going within, angels all around you, protecting you, that you are safe and that you are loved. So what's going on with you in the darkness? We've got mummy, this has changed. So remember that everything is happening to you is happening for you. So nurture yourself at this time while all this change comes in. Give your masculine time. Realize that they are sending love to you through music and alternative signs and synchronicities. They're showing love to you in alternative ways. So it may not be, the normal message or how you want to receive it, but it is flowing to you. And that physical message that you're waiting for is being prepared now. There's change flowing in. So the mummy is connected with the divine feminine. The divine feminine empress energy. And I feel this is about, when you're bandaged up, you've been through the pain. So, you get hurt on this journey. The journey kicks your butt, as we spoke about yesterday. And, you get wounds. And then we bandage up the wounds with self-love and healing and angelic protection. And you're about to take the wounds off and be reborn. So this is about rebirth energy. That's what I'm feeling. The new dawn of a new day. This is what we're preparing for as we move into June. This is what this full moon has brought in. A lot of power. So you're kind of saying to your masculine, I'm ready for change. I'm ready, to pick up the pieces of this. I understand that great things take time and that you are healing. So this is also a reminder that, like the mummy, with the bandages on, your masculine is healing. They're taking them off right now. George is kind of moving into, he's still tired. He's still, kind of feeling all the ascension symptoms, but he's moving into his power again. It's like his body is healing now and preparing for what's to come, which is this magnificent change. So this is all the shifts. And, if you have a look around the internet, you'll see everyone's talking about these shifts that are coming in right now. Very much connected with the summer solstice energy on the 21st. So a lot of power flowing in June. This is going to be a powerful month of change. So change is coming in, nurturing energy, nurture the love the way a mother nurtures a child. If you are a mum right now, maybe, you're busy with your children, you're helping them in some way. And that's also an alternative approach that you can spend time with them. Maybe you're mothering others, you're looking after people. You could be caring for someone right now, giving out your motherly love, which is in all of us, whether we're a mum or not. That nurturing aspect of the divine feminine, nurturing and love. So let's use the feminine 101, wherever I've put it, and what's going on with you inside divine feminine today. Okay, what's going on? We've got, through you, listen to this, I am learning what patience really is. So true. How powerful is that? Through you, I am learning what patience really is. So when your masculine is ghosting you, blocking you, ignoring you, being quiet with you, you're learning what patience is. And I've shared on the community post, what is patience all about, It's the 1 Corinthians, and I've actually got that tattooed on me, okay? So, the 1 Corinthians, the 4-8 verse. So this is saying, love is patient, love is kind. So you're realizing what patience truly is. That it's not about looking at your watch, wondering when it's going to happen. Patience is about learning to love your life, learning to embrace your skills and your gifts and your talents, learning to dance in the rain and weather the storm, because you are the sky and everything else is just the weather. So you're learning what patience is through sleepless nights, tiredness, through fear, through fears, through all of the ways you experience the struggle along the way, because that's what you learn to release. So feminines, you're kind of saying to your masculine, wow, I'm learning the P word with you. I'm learning what real patience is through you. Thank you for teaching that to me. That's a blessing. Your masculine is your greatest teacher. So you're saying to your masculine, thank you for teaching me patience. Thank you for helping me to understand that I am enough. That, everything is on God's time, not my time, and that I'm trusting more and more every day in the process of my life and in the divine timing of our journey. Very powerful. So let's do an angel message today. So what do the angels want you to know? Okay, what do the angels want you to know? So we've got here self-love. Wow, thank you, angels. Self-love, and this is the number 16, which is about new beginnings in your physical reality. So the angels are saying to you, Relax, breathe today, work on self-love. Give love back to you, nurture yourself. Think about you. And for the masculines, put yourself first. Think about what you want right now, divine masculine. The angels have got your back. So self-love is the key to this journey. That's how we move into self-empowerment, self-preservation, replenishing everything that we need to replenish. So a lot of healing going on today. I feel Archangel Raphael all around this connection today, helping you to feel at peace, to bring in healing and restore yourself. Archangel Jophiel helping you to see through the eyes of love. Archangel Honiel helping you to feel at peace. And if you want to know more about the archangels, if you go to the playlist Meet the Angels, it's all there. You can realize how you can call on the angels to pick you up and enhance your life and bring power in. So for anyone dealing with a karmic situation right now, what's the energy around that today? So we've got kindness. So be very kind if your masculine is in a karmic situation, or if you're in a karmic situation, because, the masculines right now, they're not very happy. Okay, they're feeling angry, they're frustrated, and I want to see what the karmic energy is, but what I'm feeling is they don't need pressure from the feminine. They need kindness, they need love, they need support, because, they're preparing to make this change. So what are they going through in a karmic situation? So they are saying to that karmic person, okay, you remind me of everything I was, and that is no longer me. So they are struggling to be around that karmic partner. They are struggling to be around that job, or, to be in that karmic place, or, to be doing what they're doing, because it's reminding them of the person they used to be. And that's not who they are anymore, because on this journey, they are evolving. And they are ascending and finding their way. So, they're feeling very kind of anxious about things today. So they don't need stress energy. They need kindness, So no matter what the karmic situation is, be kind. Remember the message I did yesterday. A karmic person or a karmic situation is not your enemy. That karmic partner or situation is your friend, because it's a catapult to union. Because without that situation or person, your masculine would not be reminded now of who they are not and who they are. They want to be the person that they were born to be. So kindness is the key in karmic situations. And look at this invisibility, authenticity. So they need to be authentic now. They may feel invisible in their karmic world because it's not their true self. This is them saying, I'm sorry I ghosted you in this situation. I'm sorry I made you feel invisible, but I wasn't putting myself first. So in other words, the masculines have felt invisible. And that may be why they've mirrored that energy onto you, to make you feel invisible, not consciously. This is something that's just mirrored out to you. They've gone within, they've worked it out. So your masculine saying, I feel invisible in that situation because I'm not being my authentic self. So they know that they have to start again, to move away from the past, to begin again with you and in their life, and for their dreams and their hopes to come true, so they can be authentic. And they feel invisible. They may feel invisible in their karmic situation. Sometimes that's why the masculines, make such an effort to kind of show the world that they are still here, because they feel invisible. They don't feel heard. They don't feel understood. They go through pain. They feel like nobody gets them, but you do, divine feminine. You see the real them. So kindness is the key in karmic situations. Sending love. Trusting, having compassion, and realizing that things are working out for the best. So if you're in separation, remember, if they are ghosting you, then a message is on its way. Okay, they're writing out a message to say to you. So in separation right now, we've got learning. So remember, while you're in separation, you are learning. And we've got compassion. Wow. So again, karmic situation, separation, it's all about compassion. Even if you're in union, compassion is the key. Giving each other time, space, room when it's needed, not needing them 24/7. And you learn that in union. Me and George have got such a wonderful connection because we give each other what we need. And it's not even something that we have to ask for. It's just known. Like I know when he needs time with his friends or he's gaming. He knows when I need to just sit down and watch Dallas and have some me time, or go for a walk or whatever. You know, we know what we need, and you know what your twin needs, you know what you need. And this is about tapping in with that intuitive energy, you know, having compassion for the journey, realizing that everything on this journey is for life learning, for soul growth, for healing. So when you're in separation, you're both learning. Your masculine is learning who they are. They're realizing that they want to evolve. They want to be authentic. They don't want to be invisible anymore. They want to stand out and shine like you, because they see you as their muse, their inspiration. So have compassion for your twin. Have compassion for yourself. Have compassion for this journey, because separation really does heal. And we've got listen to your body. So also listen to your body. In separation, one of the main reasons we go into separation is because we need to replenish our energy. And that's the message of this reading. We feel depleted. The masculine seems to be taking everything, and we need to fill back up our cup. So listen to your body. You know, if you're feeling depleted right now, you need time for you. You need to nurture you, work on self-love, healing. Listen to your body. Your body knows what it needs. So separation is asking you to go within and to become the observer, asking you how you're feeling, what's going on with you right now. So let's do a message from your masculine in separation. What does he want to say? I want to introduce you to my family as my one. So, you know, this is what he's learning in separation, that he wants to, you know, show the world who he is and introduce you into that world and say, this is my one, this is my perfect partner. This is the one I want to share my life with, because you are the only one that I want. Okay, so your mask is saying, you are the only one I want. I want to introduce you to my family. And in separation, this is what I am learning. I am learning that you are the one, and you are the only one that I want. So if your masculine is ghosting you, ignoring you, or acting a bit crazy, it's just a mask. Inside, they are learning what they need to learn. So if you're in communication right now, what's going on? Okay, in communication, we've got reawaken. So when you're in communication, you know, the journey has been reawakened. Things are happening. You know, you're connecting on a very powerful level. So you're speaking truth. Maybe you're flirting with each other. The passion has been reignited. You're reawakening. And I feel this is also a big sign that feminines, you are awakening again. You know, going through ascension symptoms, releasing new fears, because, you know, we always get triggered on this connection. You know, before union anyway. You know, in union, we don't really get triggered as much. Little things can trigger us, but they get sorted out very quickly. You know, very, very quickly. You get triggered by other things going on, like a house move, or, thank you, fears from your boiler breaking down, or things like this, or other things that happen, like losing a loved one. You know, things going on at work, all kinds of things. But this is saying to you, you know, you are going through another awakening. You're realizing how powerful this love is, and that what triggers you heals you. So if anything is triggering you about the connection, it's an opportunity to go within, replenish and restore. And remember, compassion is the key. So while you're in communication, what's going on? So in the darkness, we've got the underworld, where all things pause and begin again. So remember, things are beginning again, even if it pauses. You know, if you're in communication and they stop replying, or, you know, you don't hear from them from a day or two, you may panic, but the pause is to bring in a new beginning. So this is reminding you that tomorrow in June is a new beginning, and time is illusion, you feel it now. So don't worry about that message. They will reply. You know, the masculines are saying, I'm writing out what to say. So remember in the dark truths, that message that says, you know, nothing's wrong. Let me reply to you. Let me make the effort with you. And, you know, maybe you're thinking that you're in communication and you're thinking, I don't want to reach out to my twin today because I want them to make the first move. Let them. You have to step out of the way to allow that to happen. And they will contact you when they are ready. They will move forward towards you in time. And you're learning right now that you are reawakening and understanding this truth. So if you're in a same-sex twin connection, let's see what the darkness is first of all. So we've got forgiveness. Wow, and this says reducing burdens. Okay, so to receive, reduce your burdens. You know, forgive. So I really feel there's a lot of forgiveness energy flowing in around the same-sex twins, forgiving the journey, forgiving the past. Maybe this is also your divine masculine. If they are struggling to come out into the open, or admit the truth or show the world who they really are, they have to forgive the journey, to forgive themselves, to forgive society, for making them feel this way about things. So a lot of forgiveness as energy is coming in. And in the light, we've also got here progress. So progress is being made through forgiveness. And I really do feel that, things are moving forward, things are shifting, things are changing. And this is the 36 energy. So have faith in the physical world. Have faith that things are moving where they are meant to be. And I feel, if you're a same-sex twin, you're going to receive white roses today or white flowers to show you the truth, that they are sorry for, taking so much time and, saying sorry about everything, even if they've said harshful or hurtful things to you, because they've been afraid of being authentic or coming out into the open. Or even if they're already out in the open, but, if they are struggling to leave a karmic situation or, a way of life, a lifestyle, they are asking for forgiveness here. And I feel that as forgiveness is healing the whole thing. So progress is being made. They show me this like the three of wands, the progress, seeing the truth, power. So if you're in union right now, obviously you're going to be experiencing the ascension signs. Because you are, in that connection. So you're going to see your masculine going through this powerful ascension. You'll be feeling it too. I especially feel tiredness, especially around the eyes today. Maybe you're worried as well about if something's going to happen for you, when it's going to happen. Release and let go. So in union, we've got meditation. So make sure you're meditating to restore your energy. You're having time for you, relaxing and breathing. We've got positive-minded people. So when you're in union, you are around positive-minded people because you're around your twin, and your twin is in a positive mindset, but you're attracting positivity in. And we've got transform. So remember, you're still transforming. And this is the ascension. Still feeling it all, still going through it. And, that's why I love doing these readings every day, because, I'm completely transparent to tell you exactly how it's going on. And today, if you're in union, you're going to feel tired. You're going to feel tired anyway as a divine feminine, but that's because you're feeling all these shifts and changes and you're ready for what's to come. And I really feel June, it's going to be very quick energy, fast-paced movement, change, excitement. It's going to happen very quickly. We've also got the werewolf, exploring wildness. So when you're in union, you'll be exploring all the wildness. You'll see your masculine, their wild side coming out. Being authentic, being who they are. Not the person that you've always thought they were. George has got a crazy, funny side to him that nobody really sees apart from me. And he's like this werewolf, like, whoa, this wild side coming out. So the masculines in union become who they are. They can't hide anything. And, the masculines can't long hide anything anyway from the feminine. And that's why the masculines before union worry about that. will they like the real me? Will you love me for who I am? And I love all of George, all these little quirky bits too. I find him very funny, he makes me laugh. And this is that wild side, that powerful primal desire for you too, being authentic, tapping in with the elements. And we've got winter, the surrender, and there's the sacredness of pausing, but they give me like the surrender to any pause in energy, anything that seems to be delayed. Things are happening, things are shifting, things are changing. So maybe it's been winter in your connection, but things are heating up. So I feel this also an increase in passion, an increase maybe in sex drive, bringing passion into the connection. And if your twin is on the other side, which means they may have passed over to help the collective energy for the golden age, or maybe your masculine is on the 5D realm and you haven't come together yet in the physical world, or you've got more of a 5D connection, this will be the message that resonates with you. So what does your twin want to say? We've got here intention. So you're being reminded there with the 11 energy. So 11, and that's really powerful right now for ascension and awakening, doors opening, opportunities. Remember that when you ask, you are given things. When you ask, you believe, you receive. So your twin on the other side is saying, ask for what you want, set your intention. Things are moving forward now. Things are changing. This is that portal. And regarding any darker energy, maybe healing, we've got zombie. This is control. So your twin on the other side is saying release control. let go of those oars and allow things to flow. And we've got scry and intuition. So also, tap in with your intuition, your truth, that this is a twin flame journey and that you can see what's ahead when you tap it. So beautiful energy flowing in today. Trust the journey, know that you are safe and loved, and all is well. Have a great day, sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.